Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, in the previous video we made these awesome bags using wrapping paper. Today I'm going to show you how to take this bag and turn it into a 4-pocket folio. Stay tuned. You picked a great day to stop by. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you are here. Welcome to all of my new friends and to all of my new subscribers. Welcome back to all of my longtime friends and longtime subscribers. Thank you all so much for all of the awesome ways in which you help to make my channel a success. I really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate it. In a previous video, we made these awesome bags and we used wrapping paper. But today we're going to take that wrapping paper bag and turn it into something even more useful than just a bag. So if you didn't see this tutorial, watch until the end of this video because it will be linked and you'll see how I was able to make 4 awesome bags all at once. We didn't make these separately, we made them all at once, and there's a trick. So I'm going to switch to my overhead camera because y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. Alright y'all, so here's my pre-made bag. We're not going to make the bag in this video, but if you want to know how I'm making these bags, again, that video is linked at the end of this video, so make sure you check it out. But when finished, my bag is 8.5 by 9 inches, and you can see that it really is a bag made from that beautiful black and white plaid wrapping paper that I use on the channel a lot. So what we're going to do, very, very simple. I'm going to bring in my scoreboard, but I'm not actually going to score. What I want is to create a pocket that's almost 3 inches high. So I have folded up and now I'm creasing that fold. And now we have it like this. There's that fold. Now I'm going to take it and I am going to fold it in this direction, and I'll crease that. Now what you'll notice when you do that is that the inside wants to crinkle a little bit, so just take your bone folder, go on the inside, and you can straighten that out. So now just like that, I have a nice 4-pocket folio. Very, very simple. We are going to bring in a strip because I want to put a strip here and a strip here. So I am going to bring in a strip that measures 1 3/4 by 12, and we are going to cut it at 4 1/4. Now these are the measurements for the bag size that I'm working with. Your bag size might be different depending on how big or how small you choose to make it. So now I'm going to take my stylus, and on the 1 1/4 inch side we're going to score this at 5/8 of an inch. I believe I said this was 1 3/4 wide. It is actually 1 1/4, but again, you can make yours as wide as you want. And I'm just going to fold and burnish these. Then we're going to take them and place them on top like this and like this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim off just a little bit because I think that that might be a little bit wider than I want it to be. And you can trim off some of yours as well when you do your test fit. If you don't like that test fit, go ahead and make adjustments to it. So now I'm just going to add some tape to these pieces. And the tape runner that I'm using is an old tape runner. I'm not too fond of it, but it still has tape in it, so I should use it. So I am just going to take this and we're going to put it on like that, and we'll do this one. With this particular tape runner, I never found that the tape came out easily, and I really didn't like the quality of it. So now we're going to get that nice and stuck. Now I'm going to bring in my glue, and we're going to add some glue on this side as well as on this side. Let's fold up, get that nice and stuck, and get this nice and stuck. And there, y'all, we have our two pockets in the front, and then we have this big pocket here at the top. But what I am going to do is just take a little bit of glue, and in the crease of the fold, what I did was I added just a little bit of glue right at the top. I didn't even add it all the way through. Then I'll use my big old spatula to go in and work that glue in the crease. And now I have my two pockets. So I have two pockets here, two pockets here, two pockets here, and two pockets here. That gives me 4 awesome pockets. So then I'm just going to take my hole punch. And this is a 2-inch hole punch, but I don't want 2 inches. I am just going to notch out a little opening right there at the top. And then I'll do the same thing over here. It might not be perfect. Just doing my best. So there is our little folio. So what I am planning on doing is I am going to take 2 tall tags and put them on the inside. But before I do, I want to go ahead and just turn them into tags. Nothing fancy. I'm just using my scissors to go in a notch. And then I'm going to take these 2 tags, and we are just going to punch a hole right here at the top. Like that. And like I said, y'all, we are not doing anything overly fancy, but I do want to take some white paper and place it down on my tags like this. So the size of the white paper is 2 3/4 by 4 3/4. So I'm going to grab my tape runner, add some tape to the back. We'll take this piece and we'll put it down like that. And then we'll do the same thing over here. We will add some tape to the back of this one. And then we'll place it down like this. Then I'm going to bring in some stickers, and we're just going to decorate using some stickers. So I think I want this little snowman, and I'm going to put him right there at the bottom because I got a little stain on this one, and that snowman will definitely help to cover it. Then I'm going to take this ornament, and this time we're going to put the ornament here. So you can see that we have these very simple tags, very, very simple. But we're about to kick the tags up a notch because we are going to add some crinkle seam binding from My Scrap Cabin Shop. And while we're talking about My Scrap Cabin Shop, I got a surprise package in the mail from Little Miss Erin from My Scrap Cabin Shop. And she sent me a whole bunch of crinkle seam binding. I didn't even know it was coming, so this was a very nice surprise. Look at all of these fabulous colors. We still have our Posh Paper Lady 10% discount. The discount code will be linked in the description box. It's a 10% discount code, and Erin has the best crinkle seam binding on Etsy or even on Amazon. I bought crinkle seam binding from Amazon, and I have not been as pleased with it as I was with the crinkle seam binding that I've gotten from My Scrap Cabin Shop. Y'all, I love it. So if you're interested in the crinkle seam binding, and a lot of you do ask me, where do you get that crinkle seam binding? Link in the description box. So what I'm going to do, Erin gave me this awesome rose. She's calling it rose, but it's the perfect red, and it might even be pink. My eyes can play tricks on me sometimes, but I am going to take a little bit of this, and then I'll cut this in half. Y'all, look at the beautiful crinkle in that. The perfect combination of color and crinkle. So I'm going to take this, feed it through like that, and then I'll pull it. Perfect. And then I'll take my second one. I'll feed it through. And then I'll pull it. Perfect. I think what I'm going to do is just trim off a little bit because I don't want it to be too high. So now we can take our two tags and we can put them in our little bag folio. Look at how perfect that is. And then when you add these tags, it also helps to really firm up the feel of this. So now that we have this, I have a cut apart that I am just going to take and fold in half like this. And we'll place this down in this pocket. So if you wanted to, you can add a gift card or some cash, all types of goodies. Then I'm going to take this one, we're going to put it right in there along with this one. And then on the cover I have a piece of mat that measures 4 1/4 by 3 1/4, and then I have a 3 by 4 cut apart. I am going to take just a little bit of my tape, and I don't know if y'all can see what I mean about the tape not wanting to come out. It's been this way from the very beginning with this, and that was one of the reasons why I stopped using it. So we're going to take this, put it down like that, then I'll add some tape to the back. It's just one of those tape runners where you have to work too hard to get tape. And I'm going to take this and we'll put it on the front like that. Then I'll bring my stickers back in because I do want to add a little something right here in the front just as a decorative element. So I think I'm going to take these little stockings and we're going to put them right there. And then I think I'll just take these presents and put them right there. We're going to try to keep this a little bit simple. And then I'll just take a couple of my little flowers and we'll tuck these in some little spots here at the top. And now because I have these wonderful pockets here, 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 and here, I can add so much to this little folio. I do think that I want to put something on the back, and I think what I'm going to put on the back is just my little Santa right there, just to complete the whole thing. And then one thing that I forgot to do is to take a piece of white scrap and place it on the inside, and I cut this scrap at 2 1/2 by 3 1/2. So we have that placed there. And then I'm just going to take the little Christmas star and we're going to place it right there. So you can actually use this folded cut apart as a little card to write a message. So this is really just a fun way of sending a message to someone. You can add as much to it or as little. And I get questions all the time about why are you putting cut aparts in there? Why do you use tags? Because this is a great way to send a variety of message types. You can write messages on these tags, or this little greeting right here is a message. All of these cut aparts have a message on them, so we don't always have to use cut aparts to craft with. We can use cut aparts as the message, just as I've done on the front of here. This is the message for this wrapping bag folio. So there we have it, y'all. I hope that you have enjoyed this super simple process. Don't forget, if you haven't seen the trick to making multiple bags at once, make sure you watch the video that's linked at the end of this video. And if you want some beautiful crinkle seam binding, check the description box for the link to Erin's shop, as well as your 10% discount code. So guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this super awesome way that we can use those paper bags that we're making from wrapping paper to create something as beautifully inexpensive as this. So if you have liked this video, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I'd love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.